We got some injury news already. Game time decision. We got Bradley Beal out. D Rose out. Carmelo out. George Hill out. Lou Dort went off for me last night. He's out tonight. Got Aaron Wiggins out. James Robinson Earl out. And SGA out. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Game time decision. We got Cameron Payne, Shamet, Nader, PJ Tucker, Strus, Morris, LeBron, Bagley, and Fox. My number one pick, these are not in order, but my number one pick is points, rebounds, and assists. Darius Bazley, 23.5. I got on a slate like this, no Lou Dort, no James Robinson Earl, no Aaron Wiggins. I gotta take it. I gotta take it. We saw how important Lou Dort was last night. How we know how important he is to the team. No Lou Dort, no Gilgeous-Alexander. That's the top two players for the team. Next up, talent-wise, it's Josh Giddey. And then after that, it's Bazley. So I like everything on Bazley. His points, you could take his points. You could take his rebounds. I think his points, rebounds, and assists is the most sure. And then comes the rebounds and then his points. They're all kind of sure things to me. People be scared to take the Kyle Kuzma 19.5 against Phoenix. Best team in the league. I still like the 19.5 over for Kyle Kuzma. And I like the 30.5 over points, rebounds, and assists. Is it one of my top plays? Will it make my top 5? It could. I don't know right now at this minute, but it could. And I like the Spencer Dinwiddie over 13.5. He barely went over 13.5 last game. But if he gets his shooting back together, Spencer Dinwiddie will be a nice choice at 13.5 points. Chris Paul. The only reason why I got Chris Paul up here on points is because he's been going over every game. Every game. Ever since Payne got hurt and a couple more people got hurt, when Ayton was out and all that, and Crowder was out, man, Chris Paul been scoring ever since. Even though some of them guys came back, he's still been scoring. So kind of be worried, if, he may snap out of it, he may get back to normal tonight. He may get under 16.5, but he's been going over for the last 7, 8, 9, 10 games, So just to throw that out there. So got Bam Adebayo. I like Bam Adebayo points over 17.5. Nobody in Charlotte could touch him. I don't like his points, rebounds, and assists because he likes to pass the ball. So 33.5. If it's a competitive game, I'll put points, rebounds, and assists above his points. But safe haven, I'll probably take his points first. LaMelo, Kyle Lowry's not going to be able to do anything. There's really nobody that can hold him consistently. That's on Miami. PJ Tucker's game time decision. Evan Fournier, over 14.5 points. And over 20.5 points, rebounds, and assists combined. For the simple fact is Kemba, they got Kemba at 6 points. You could take that shot on Kemba at 6 points, but, they got him at 6 points for a reason. I don't know how this dude is starting. Only playing 17 minutes and only playing under 20 minutes and not even. Some games he hits 8 for the whole game. Some games he doesn't score. Some games he hits 2 points. Like Middleton, got a blowout probably on the way. I still like the 20 points with Chris Middleton. I like the 19.5 over in the blowout because he's the one who's going to get, even if in the blowout, he's the one that's going to get his shots no matter what happens. Halliburton, OKC, go look at his numbers against them. Even with De'Aaron Fox, who's game time decision, I think he sits out again. We haven't heard any significant news to make us think that he's going to come back. He's been out for a couple weeks now, so Halliburton, I like the over on assists. Harrison Barnes, over 2.5 assists for the same reason. They play on the same team for the same reason. I also like the over on Harrison Barnes, 26.5 points, rebounds, and assists. Against OKC, no De'Aaron Fox, potentially no Marvin Bagley. It's a close call, but I think he goes over. DeAndre Ayton, 9 rebounds, over 9 rebounds against Washington. I'm going to take that myself. I think that's a lock. So right now on my squad, 2 of my people is going to be over on rebounds for Ayton. And as long as I check his minutes, I got to check his minutes, what his minutes been on lately. The over for Ayton on rebounds, the over for Bazley, points, rebounds, and assists for me right now. Jimmy Butler over 6.5 free throws made. I think he gets to the line 4 or 5 times. Devin Booker over 2.5 threes. Kelly Oubre over 2.5 threes. Self-explanatory. Giannis, I got him over 10 rebounds tonight against Portland. I mean, got Nurkic out there. That could keep the game close, you know. What if CJ and Simons are hot tonight? So we got Nurkic over 11.5 rebounds. As long as he stays out of foul trouble, as long as the game stays close in the first half, I think he gets 6 or 7 boards in the first half. So Bobby Porter's over 22.5 points, rebounds, and assists combined. The game gets out of hand. Chris Middleton's gonna get his shots up. And the same with Bobby Portis. Them two may be, other than Giannis, of course, those two may be the reason why it's a blowout, if that makes any sense. So that's why I like that. And I like the over. This is last on my page for a reason. I like the over on Josh Giddey, 30 points, rebounds, and assists combined. It surely can happen. No Lou Dort, definitely surely can happen. I might need to take that, but he kind of scares me. Sometimes, man, he just underperforms. And other games you be like, man, this rookie right here is going to be pretty good. And then the next night, goose egg. So just mix and match who you think. Because there's a lot of players I didn't name. I just named the players that stuck out to me and the reason why they stuck out to me. And I usually don't do videos on the weekend, but we in grind mode, grind season. So it's usually a Monday through Friday thing. But I figured, you know, I step up for the squad.